sometimes winning.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the champion again!
Isn't enough.
I looked at that belt and said, that damn thing just ain't gonna cut it.
As a champion looks to reclaim what's rightfully his.
You don't have it anymore! It's mine!
Bring that damn belt back because that's the one that I want.
A father puts his family first.
Right now, my priority is simply my daughter's welfare.
Take this championship belt and give it to Austin.
But his son is all business.
Where is the Vince McMahon that we all know? Hey, Austin, if you want your precious Stone Cold Championship belt, it is around the waist of The Rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a no-holds-barred match for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the special referee. He is the acting chairman of WWE, Shane McMahon.
No holds barred, thanks to the referee, Shane McMahon. We heard that earlier tonight on Heat.
He's got his nose in the air tonight, huh? Look at that.
You smell what The Rock is cooking?
Introducing the challenger, representing the corporation, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
Wearing the title, and that title does not belong to The Rock. That's Stone Cold's personal property. That's the Smoking Skull belt.
Well, right now it's on the shoulder of the most electrifying man in sports entertainment today, The Rock. Oh, look at this, JR. The championship being held high.
You hear me? You put this away. Wait till he gets the ring. Then put this in my office. Yes, sir. Okay? Yes, sir.
What do you got against Shane McMahon?
Well, he's his father's son.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, the World Wrestling Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Man, these two guys, every time they meet, look at Austin. Little sleight of hand. And it didn't take long. Here we go.
The fight is on.
The fight is indeed on. It looks like a barroom brawl here. Austin and The Rock and Shane McMahon.
Be careful, Shane.
Being assigned by his daddy to be the referee in this matchup.
I think Shane will referee this thing right down the middle, but so far that distraction has cost Stone Cold Steve Austin the upper hand in this match.
And Rock, 6'5", 270, with dynamic right hands. Whoa, Austin misses the reverse elbow. Luthez press.
Oh.
Austin with the advantage. Look at those piston-like right hands. All of them finding their mark right to the face of the great one.
And the Stone Cold Steve Austin talking smack while he's beating up The Rock.
Hey, it's Lost Hero here, and welcome back to LST Plays, and we're playing some more Showcase. I'm gearing up at the moment for the Royal Rumble, which is this Sunday coming. So me and a friend are going to watch that, and I can't wait. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. Not too sure why, because there's quite a lot of people that are injured at the moment in the current roster, but nonetheless, I figured I better get back in and try and get as many of these WWE 2K16 parts out as possible, because I've quite a lot. But what an intro to this match. I'm not going to go through the card on this one. Instead, I'm just going to link it as usual in the description below. You'll find some podcasts which will go through the entire show, so you can listen to somebody else's views on the show, because to be quite frank, I can't remember what happened, but I do remember watching this. This is pretty much when I really started getting back into wrestling again in '99. And wrestling was sort of at its height for me, and probably at its height for the actual business itself. Stone Cold Steve Austin was on top of the world, and of course The Rock was... He was a bad guy, but at the same time he was really, really popular. Like, that dude could talk on a microphone, and you couldn't help but sort of love everything that was coming out of his mouth. He was just spilling... He was talking shit, but it was really well put together shit. So... some classic moments at the start as well. I had the monster truck, which there's so many scenes where Austin was like, he would like do these crazy stunts, whether it be like filling up Mr. McMahon's car with like cement, and that was a Corvette, and that was a lovely Corvette too, it was white, or the monster truck, or the beer truck, or what else was he had? The DX Express as well, which he like smashed something into it like off a crane, which was amazing as well. There were so many different things that he did that were just so over the top, that added to his character of just, he was complete chaos. Oh, and the Zamboni, we can't forget about the Zamboni. He drove a Zamboni, which is the machine that they use to sort of polish the ice in ice rinks, down to the arena. So they must have been in like some kind of like hockey arena or something that night. But just at this moment in time in this game is probably the era that I have like the fondest memories for, just because of the sheer craziness that Austin was doing. And of course I had the smoking skull belt as well, which is just amazing. Probably the first belt ever that I can think of anyway that somebody used or converted to like their own sort of style. TNA have done it with Jeff Hardy. I know that WWE did it with sort of John Cena with his spinning belt and stuff, but the smoking skull belt, although it is very tacky, it's just awesome. So yeah, and there's plenty of iconic moments in this match as well. This is a really good match, and I do recall the moments in this match specifically. You always tend to remember the big spots that they do in matches and things like that. So you're going to see some pretty awesome stuff coming up in the game. They've done a really good job of capturing it. But yeah, just what a match. I mean, you've got Shane McMahon there as well, and it's always great to see Shane, because he himself is just crazy as well. I mean, the owner's son, and he was just up to all sorts of nonsense. But here we go, the wee showcase moment.
Imagine that this will be...
Oh, look at this. Stone Cold Steve Austin has got the Rock down, JR.
Austin trying to stomp that mud hole in the Rock, and Shane McMahon, special referee, admonishing Austin.
Oh, be careful, Shane.
Shane almost taunting the Austin to distract the referee, which would end the match. Hello, the Rock trying to sneak attack Austin. Austin sidesteps, and now Austin on the apron.
Don't do it, Austin. Don't jump. Oh, man.
Austin scores that clothesline from the apron. Rock in big trouble now as Austin...
Whoa. Looks like the announce table's in big trouble as well.
Austin visiting the Spanish announce table. Stay away from ours, please. The Rock now on the table of our amigos.
Oh, look out!
Elbow blow. And I bet you Austin's not wearing a cup. Throw rock bottom through the table. A rock bottom through the table. And that may have done it.
That may be it for Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's a big smile on the face of Shane McMahon. He loved it.
What a regal move by The Rock.
Wait a minute.
Stone Cold, rock bottom, through the table. The Rock hates you. You are a living, human, breathing piece of trash.
And
The Rock is having his way with Stone Cold, and Shane loves it. Whoa.
Another hard right hand.
Right there, and as I was saying earlier, there's just so much craziness in this match, and that's one of the really cool moments. And there's another one coming up as well. But it's so good. And something that I don't think I really touched on was the fact that JR re-recorded a lot of his lines for this game. I'm not too sure why, but he did actually re-record it on King as well. But just amazing. I mean, it just sort of highlights the fact that The Rock was on top of his game at this time. Just the sort of ingenuity to pick up a headset and just start talking trash down the headset with it on and just slagging off Austin is just amazing. So you can't really fault The Rock, and The Rock now is completely different to his character that he was then. I mean, he still does a bit of wrestling now and again, but he's never been as good as he was back then. He had so much hunger for getting to the top of the WWE and just being a celebrity and a superstar, and obviously that's why he's doing movies now, and probably a lot of the other wrestlers at the time never really amounted to anything. But Austin himself, I mean, wasn't going to be overshadowed, and you'll see that coming up very, very soon. But just such an amazing spot, like calling his move as he like knocks him, or as he gives him a rock bottom, like it's just so good. And you can see I found a little glitch for the table as well. That's a brizzy bonus right there. Anyway, we've got some more showcase moments coming up right now.
Oh, what a battle we got here, JR. Look out! Stone Cold head first right into our announce table. Watch out!
You can hear Austin's skull cracking off our announce table. There's no doubt that Austin is in a bad way, obviously. The Rock with that mean streak, and Austin now on our table. Look out, King.
I know, and Shane saying, come on, Rock, get it back in the ring, but I don't think he means it.
Give me the camera, give me the camera.
Yeah, Rock thinks he's a cameraman.
Yeah, this is the Rock cam. What do you think of that? Stone Cold Steve Austin, the biggest piece of trailer park trash walking. Stone Cold, you go directly to hell, and you take that with your compliments of the Rock. For the millions and millions of the Rock fans. Watch it live. Watch it. Oh,
God, surprise! Stunner! Right on the table, a stunner. Take two. Cut.
How good was that? Just amazing. It's still funny, even in the video game. It's so funny, just the fact that he did that, and I'm surprised that they left in the middle finger that The Rock gives him, and just the double bird as well that Austin gives him. But I'm so glad that they decided to keep a lot of it in. A lot of the video, it's so strange because in the game, it's not censored. In 2K14 it was censored, and no, was it 2K14 or 15? One of them they censored the middle finger, so every time you did, I think it was both games in fact, so when you did the middle finger, it would actually be blurred out, and it was pretty cool the way they did it, but at the same time it was like, oh come on, like, I mean, you know, we all know what he's doing. But it's so good. I'm so glad that they decided to keep it in. But you'll see in some of the video clips I've sort of found, it's all blurred out. It's so strange. It's like they won't show the real life footage, but they'll quite happily show the character models doing it. So very, very bizarre. But there's a few bizarre things in this game, as we saw in the past with Mike Tyson, but nonetheless. And here we go with another showcase moment.
Oh, look at this.
This battle continues. Austin imploring The Rock to get to his feet.
You know what Austin's looking for here?
You damn right, a stunner. Austin looking for a stunner downstairs.
Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh. Shane McMahon just got wiped out.
Oh no, poor Shane.
The trust fund baby went down, and so did Austin with a rock bottom. The rock bottom. And, oh, look at Shane helping The Rock. Come on. He's as crooked as his daddy.
It was almost a 3, but somehow Austin kicked out at the last minute. Shane a little dizzy here. I don't know if he knows what he's doing.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Shane knows what he's doing. Shane McMahon looking for an unfair advantage to help The Rock. There's no doubt.
Got that championship. Look out! Oh no!
I cannot believe what we're seeing. What kind of officiating is this?
More craziness, hijinks. But at this stage, I thought, oh, I've definitely got him. I've got him. I've beat him. And I thought, you know what? I'll give him one last stunner. And yeah, boy, did I get a surprise after this. And you're just about to see, and panic set in for me at this point.
Look at this. Austin for the pin, but wait a minute. Shane won't count the 3.
This officiating is atrocious.
Hey, there's Vincent.
Oh, look there. There's Daddy. Oh, my God! What? McMahon hit his only begotten son, Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac got woodshedded. And this is absolute insanity.
Here's the cover. Look at this. The Rock may win this.
So far in the game, all of these moments where I've had to kick out, I've failed and had to restart the match, and I'm so glad I managed to kick out there. I think it's just because I did so much damage to the Rock earlier on in the game, but yeah, what a match, and what a story angle at the moment in the game. And there's plenty more to come, and hopefully I'm going to knock some more parts out soon, because as I say, the Royal Rumble 2016 is on Sunday, so I'd quite like to get as many as I can out before Sunday, and maybe have the Royal Rumble 2001, I think is the one in the game. We could maybe get that out for Sunday. It'd be pretty cool, so you can see that. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and another stunner, of course. I think I've lost count how many times I stunned the Rock in this game, but there you go. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.
The winner and still WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What is Vince thinking here?
Vince McMahon presented Austin with the Smoking Skull belt. He tossed the belt to Austin. Vince McMahon returned Austin's property back. Oh, hell yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin retains the WWE title.